Shrimp dinner, fried okra and green beans. Large sweet tea, please.
Any sauce?
The special sauce. The sauce that comes with the alligator nuggets.
Hot sauce? Okay.
Yep.
That's it for you?
That's it.
Alrighty.
Boiled peanuts, sweet tea, and fried shrimp. It don't get no better than that. Boy, hot though. And we're stuck like glue. What's up, everybody? BlueGabe. We're back from Texas, back from Georgia, and back from Mexico. We're back to my home lake in Okeechobee, Florida. And I'm about to show you guys, hopefully, how to catch crappie, black crappie to be specific, out of all these nasty trees. This is definitely not easy, and they might not be in there. We might have to fish some cattails. We might have to go to the west and find some pencil reeds with fish in them. I don't know where they're at. I've been gone for 3 weeks, but I'm hoping I can catch at least 3 or 4 right out of here. Now, I'm not telling you you have to have this power pole trolling motor or those 2 8-foot power poles. I'm just telling you it will make your entire life easier if you have the right setup and you come to catch fish. If you're like me and you work hard for everything that you got, and when you go fishing, you actually want to catch them, it helps to have the right stuff. All I got to do, click that up and the power poles come up. Then I can take the trolling motor, make sure it's turned down because it's super powerful. Now I can maneuver however I want to, anywhere in here. With these crappie on Lake Okeechobee, you do not have to be super quiet. That's not necessary like some of the other lakes around the country. Now I get where I want to go, put them back down. Just to show you from the beginning what I'm using, it's an ACC crappie stick. This is a 10-footer. I don't know what the reel's called. They sell them at Fast Break where I was earlier, where I got gas and I got that G3 jig. You see what it is. Looks like a little fly fishing reel. We got 20-pound Beyond braid and we're using a G3 Outfitters crappie jig. Just that simple. I don't really think color is a huge deal. I do like pink heads, but on a bright sunny day like today, I'm gonna go with black, silver body, and white tail. This has got to be one of the hardest things that I filmed too, so I'm gonna do my best. Just be patient. Now I'm gonna do my best to get you guys a bunch of different angles, but to start out with, you see how I have that jig and I can lower it down? Might be too close. See that? That is the most important thing you can do. Then I spin around like this, keeping the jig up on the end of the rod. And once I have it where I want it, I then drop it, and that'll keep you from getting tangled. And the important thing about this is it's just hitting as many spots as you can. We've had some real cold weather, so a lot of times I'll just barely jig it at most. Just let it swim around or hold it in the same spot. Don't be scared to stick it in the hole too. Get it back in there as deep as you can. If you see a shady spot, send it. I heard they weren't in the trees, but I can't come by these and not try them. I can almost always catch at least a couple. On a bright bluebird day like today, I might have to really shove the bow of the boat into the trees so I can reach those back pockets. I'm actually pretty surprised I haven't already got a bite. My buddies might be right. You see how I just pulled that fish out of the junk? I was getting ready to say they might be right. The fish might not be in here. But just caught one. He might not be legal. I got to check him. On Lake Okeechobee, you need a gauge. They got to be 10 inches long, total length. Dang it. That is not a good way to start the day. I've been fishing for about 30 minutes and ain't even caught but one short. I fished all of these trees, all of those trees, and all of those trees. But my buddy Brad with G3 Outdoors, you've seen him in a ton of my crappie videos, just randomly called me and said he was bored. I'm like, I'm coming to pick you up. So I'm gonna go pick Brad up and we're gonna go fish something totally different. I don't know what yet. He told me it's so top secret, he can't even tell me. I don't know. So I'll be back in about 15 minutes, but really it'll be like right now.
Or something, they ain't afraid. I never slowed down. Gabe, is this what we're after?
Yeah, that's what we're after. Y'all, I pick him up in the first minute, he's already catching them. Hey. But before we can go any farther, I gotta give a huge shout out to the sponsor of this video. Big T Tires, family owned and family operated since 1967. They have 2 locations, one in Avon Park, Florida, and the one that I'm at right now in Lake Placid, Florida. Big T Tires is about to give this new Duramax a makeover. Now some of y'all might be wondering why a tire shop here in Florida is the sponsor to this video. Well, if you're like me and you're getting sick and tired of all the big corporations and seeing all the mom and pops disappear, I support local owned, local run businesses, and Big T is just that. All right, we're all wrapped up. I'm telling you, small town businesses like Big T Tires, the manager Jason, all the employees here, you cannot beat using any of your local hometown businesses. They've got fuel tanks, dog boxes, coolers, trailer hitches, toolbox, windshield wiper blades, and they even got deer corn. You can't beat that. I mean, if you're getting your tires changed and you gotta go fill your deer feeders, they've got the corn. If you need a drink, they've got coolers. They've even got hats, which if you know me, I'm peculiar about my hats. Fortunately for me, they got the right ones. Ooh. Look at that rod. Hey.
That's a keeper.
Let me see what color jig you're using. Do you name these jigs?
Yep, that's the gold digger one. Black and gold.
Gold digger?
Yep.
Everybody loves them.
Oh yeah.
There's a kids bass tournament today and you're gonna see a bunch of bass boats come by. All of them going fast. Oh. Oh. I'm trying to get a different angle to smack the camera on everything. If you don't believe in these ACC crappie sticks, you should, because they're super strong. Blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. This is really, really hard to film because we got to weave these jigs in through all these reeds. Look at, you just try to rob my hole?
I have to do what you normally do.
Yeah, I guess you're right. When Brad and I pull up to a hole like this with all these reeds, you can almost, once you start catching them, you can pick which hole you know they're going to be in, and almost always they'll be there. You can see how we hold the rod tip perfectly still and then just do little ticks. You guys, it's getting embarrassing. I've only caught about 5 and it never fails. Every time I want to come crappie fishing on Lake Okeechobee, it starts blowing. An hour ago, slick calm. Now it's blowing about 25. We do have a cooler full of crappie though. That's what we came to do. Unfortunately, we've only been catching about 1 out of each reed clump, so it's super hard to film. You can look down through there and see that there's little patches of reeds, and that's what we're doing it. He has a disadvantage, or no, you have a advantage because you got a 14-foot long rod.
Got him. That's down his throat.
Oh, watch
Another
it.
one.
This is getting embarrassing now. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm trying. I'm trying as hard as I can. This is getting bad. Show off. I can't catch one to save my life. We have noticed though, right this time of the day, they're all on the down sun side, so the far left side. We can say that. I need a power pole remote on my rod. Y'all want to see something annoying? I should have left his butt at the docks, what I should have done. Look, I can only take credit for about 8 of those. We've got a bunch. And 2 more there, and 1 more he just caught while I was trying to take the thumbnail. Hey, we always do it though. Everybody said it was tough today, and I picked Brad up, and you see what he did.
All new ground too.
Yeah, there's no boats anywhere around us. There was a bunch of bass boats heading in, but they were bass fishing, not crappie fishing. If you want to come to Lake Okeechobee and catch crappie, I'll put all of Brad's information in the link below. He does crappie charters and largemouth bass charters on this lake. Yeah, go ahead and rub it in my face and throw just 1 more in there.
That was the last one.
Yeah, y'all can come out here and try to do it on your own, but trust me when I say it's hard. You'll catch a lot more if you come with Brad. It is fun to come out here and try to figure it out, but if you don't have much time to fish, Brad's not near as expensive as it is to haul your boat all the way over here, buy the rods, buy the jigs. I should have just came with him today. That's what it's all about though. Look at that beautiful sunset. Now I gotta go home, take a shower, get dressed, and go out to some fancy dinner with Crystal and her girlfriends tonight. So we're actually gonna cook these fish for lunch tomorrow. We've got a new recipe and a new breading I think y'all are gonna like. Let me hook it up real quick. And that's a wrap. Got everything buttoned down. I got to haul Boogie home to dinner. We don't go out to fancy dinners often, but tonight I'm stuck doing it. I do need you guys to do me a huge favor. I uploaded a video today, which is January 2nd, on a Friday. I never upload on a Friday, so most of you weren't prepared for it, weren't even looking for a video. I normally upload on Monday and Thursdays, a lot of Mondays, sometimes Thursdays. But today I uploaded on a Friday. It's a javelina video. Here's the thumbnail. Please, if you haven't seen that, stop watching this video, or when you get done with this video, go watch that one, because it's one of my most favorite videos I've ever filmed on YouTube, and it took a lot of work. You'd be doing me a solid favor. Time to go get ready for dinner. I'll see y'all at the house. Y'all would be proud of me. I dressed up. Unfortunately, we don't have a picture of the men. I can show you a picture of the women though. Happy birthday, Bree. Look at that though. We got a pile of them to clean. Crystal's gonna cut the rib cages out. I'm gonna flay them. Crystal's been doing this with her dad for a long time. I can remember about when I was 15 years old, my parents bought an RV park in Okeechobee, Florida. And that's like the prime of when everybody was catching the most crappie, and we'd be out there with electric knives with those old men, and they would scrutinize you if you messed up. When you're filleting crappie like this, you can't beat an electric knife. If you got a couple guys using them and somebody like Crystal cutting the rib bones out, you can do it so fast. Mine though is a little dull because we cleaned the bull shark with it a while back. Travis thought that would be a great idea. I cannot wait to see what comes into these tonight. I know I have a bobcat around here that's crazy. He ain't scared of nothing. We've heard coyotes, there's panthers in this area, skunks, all kinds of stuff. So we will see something tonight. Hopefully that comes in and eats them, and you guys are gonna get to see it because I'm putting my trail cameras on them. When it comes to freshwater fish, there's nothing better than a crappie. And I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of times, saltwater fish don't even taste as good as these. Lake Okeechobee produces some amazing eating fish. but have you ever seen a lionfish eat crappie roe? Oh, eat it. No, don't waste it. I don't think they like it.
Oh my gosh, we have crappie eggs everywhere.
He spit it out again. I can't believe they didn't eat it. Let me try this.
He's still looking.
I think there was a lot of stuff. Oh, crap. Drop it. Get it. Get it. Oh, yeah, he ate that.
He liked that one.
I had to go get my longer stick. Because if you get jabbed by one of these lionfish, it hurts so bad. That one loves it. Get it again. Look at the eggs. There's millions of them. I don't think he likes this one because it's so stringy. He does not like that at all. That one does. Hey, he likes crappie for dinner. He's gonna probably spit that out because he doesn't want that thing on his antenna. It looks like it's snowing in there. But those eggs, everything in there, the tank is a living organism. Those eggs, everything will eat it. And we're gonna go get some crabs later and put them in there. Put some starfish, or not starfish, sea urchins, and just try to get this tank back to life besides just 2 ornery lionfish. So that's 22 crappie that we caught yesterday. We're gonna cook 4 for lunch, and I'm gonna take the rest of these. Crystal just got done cleaning them up, put another layer of paper towels, dry them off, and then vacuum seal them. What are you two goofballs doing?
Ready to eat some jalapeno poppers?
Check these out.
Those aren't ordinary poppers though, are they?
Who grew these?
Me.
You grew those jalapenos?
Yep.
All right, let's give it a go. They smelled hot while y'all were cutting them open.
That's the one I was going for. I'm just
Didn't
kidding.
mind.
Typically, garden peppers are a lot hotter than regular peppers in the store. So this
Look-
might be a little spicy.
Look, Nick looks nervous.
You ready?
Big bite.
Oh, good.
They're not spicy at all.
Luke and Crystal planted these about 3 months ago and they're already producing. Oh, good.
They're not spicy at all.
Oh, good. That is really, really, really good. Homemade jalapeno poppers. Self-grown jalapeno poppers. Y'all need to get some more and grow some more quick.
Okay, well, Luke picked out this plant, and they picked it out because they're called mammoth jalapenos. So they're supposed to get really big. But we're not patient enough to wait till they get really big, so.
I'm getting some heat on the back end.
Are you?
Yeah. See that, all you kids? Get outside. You don't need a huge yard to have a garden. Tell your mom or your dad to take you to Home Depot. Get you some jalapenos. You can get seeds or you can get already started plants and put them in your backyard. Put them on the front porch. If you're in a condo, put them on the back porch where they can get a little bit of sunlight. Grow your own vegetables. They are good. So this is the breading I was talking to you about earlier. The same people that make the rods that we use crappie fishing and Oscar fishing, ACC crappie stick, they came out with some breading. And he's been telling me to try it. I'm not a huge lemon pepper fan. Brad said, don't let that fool you. It's good. But it's probably not as good as, check out this, you guys. Crystal Beachy got me a brand new knife set for Christmas. And tell me those things are not gorgeous. Look at that. The funny thing is Christmas morning when we were opening them, this was the first knife I opened and they had protective tips on them. And I pulled it off and stuck that joker right in my finger. About bled out on Christmas morning. Look how sharp they are. Not gonna go too heavy because we're only cooking 4 fillets.
I'm really excited to try this bread.
You cannot beat crappie, I'm telling you guys. It's one of the best fish that swims. Simple as that. Shake it and fry it. I can tell you it smells good. Now this is actually how I like to dry my fish. You go through a little bit of paper towels, but if you're like us and you spend a ton of money fishing and you actually enjoy eating the fish, do yourself a favor and do it right. Get your good vacuum sealer, some good vacuum bags, stack them in there just how you want them. If you have 4 or 5 people, put 2 or 3 fillets each And then, I mean, we had 22 fish. This is enough for like 4 or 5 big meals. At least 4 or 5. If it's just husband and a wife, or a wife and a couple kids, vice versa, this fish will go a long ways. You can even have your kids help you. Hit back and seal. Done, just like that. You take a permanent marker. Right, C-R-A-P-P-I-E. What was it? 1, 2, 25. Put that in your freezer. It'll be good for a couple of years. That's saving yourself money. You get to go on a fishing trip or a fishing charter and reap the rewards. And you can do it for a long time if you take care of it. Crystal's been over here drooling. It feels nice and crunchy. I will give it that. This might be the first time this breading's ever been on a large social media network. It's brand new. It just came out. I put that piece in there last. Presentation, it looks pretty darn good.
It looks beautiful.
Your dad's gonna be calling me after he watches this. Where's mine? It dang sure smells good. I'm not gonna lie. That right there smells so good. Let's give it a go. Just a dab of ketchup.
That is good.
You're saying good before you even tasted it.
I already took a bite.
It is pretty darn good, I know that. Let's try it with no ketchup. Mmm. Mmm. Crappie is the only thing I like ketchup on. I don't know why. It is good on crappie.